Yeah, I've had some pretty weird phone messages left on my phone as well from people they may be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they're calling up trying to tell us about weird phenomenon going on in their lives.
Oh, really?
Entertaining stuff. So that's the public service side. Takes the observations, basically answers the phones, and puts out a lot of public information about the weather going on. That one's 24/7. And $5 are. So the middle desk is our actual forecaster. She is actually the only female in our office. Nye is her name, Nye Kushmer. So she's putting out the AFD forecast discussion now. And so she's basically in charge of the whole forecast side of the house. The other side over here is the marine aviation side, which Jay Albrecht. Probably see his name signed at the bottom there too.
Yeah.
Really good guy. Real Arctic enthusiast.
What are these stations right here?
Okay, so these are the two. There's our hydrologist is working on this station right here. During the rainy season, we've got somebody staffed watching our local rivers to make sure that the public is also aware of what's going on, and they can take some precautions if we put out some warnings or watches about streams, rivers, anything that can cause some damage to property. Slides as well. Yeah, all your watches, warnings, advisories, everything that the local TV stations say, there's a snow advisory for that. We put that stuff out.
Yeah.
That comes from us. So they can't quite take credit for it even, because it's really, if they were allowed to put out their own advisories and warnings, we would have just total chaos. So that's why we're here as well, to kind of keep them in check. They may claim that they do a lot of the forecasting for the weather, but they kind of get it from us most of the time. So we let them run with it. It is public information. They can disseminate it how they want. So that works for that. The photography side of the house.
Where are you looking at going to school for meteorology?
No, not for meteorology. Probably for video production and photography and communication, something along those lines. So,
excellent.
Yeah, but storm chasing and weather photography will always be a hobby for me. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that some. I used to do hurricanes when I was in college.
Yeah.
But I never saw a tornado when I lived in Omaha. Never saw one.
So along with what these guys do, along this side, in the summertime, we go from winter, of course, to the warm weather. So we have fire weather that we also monitor. And on staff here, we have 2 incident meteorologists, and other guys here can go out to, like, visually go out and maybe do some assess damage reports of maybe a tornado was reported somewhere. Well, these guys go out and they verify. They also get deployed to fires. So if there's a fire in Oregon, Washington, California, something, they get sent off to that location to brief the guys who are fighting these fires. And so they stay there 2 weeks at a time, come back, go out again. So, yeah, our county warning area is right here.
So through 10 o'clock tonight, about 2,000
actually, it's so it's like here.
Close to 5 years.
It kind of comes out there. And it's quite interesting. I've been watching the band up at Bellingham today. It's kind of sliding south here, so we'll probably pick up another inch or 2 from that as it comes through. But so, busy time in the office, but it's nice. These guys like to keep them occupied. So along with those guys, and you asked what I do here, I'm actually the administrative assistant for this office. So I take care of these guys basically as much as I can do, from time card and their travel and their property and things that keep the office running, and I can do tours as well. So I mentioned the radar though. We do have our radar up on Camano Island, and that data comes directly into that room right there. So this is our server room, is what we call it. So all 3 of those cabinets are just servers, computers that help these systems run, help the radar run, keep things going for us. But it comes into here and it gets disseminated to the world, public for their use. We also have space over there, that's where the ETs hang out. And so we're kind of a big area here for the weather service. Systems here. Now what do we use here? We have a system called AWIPS. It's an advanced weather information processing system or something. Anyway,
That fits.
yeah, I think it's something of that nature. And I was starting to show you one right there, but all these guys have 4, 5 screens or so forth. And here will come over. And the cool thing, if it comes up, the cool thing about this system is that every forecast model we can use, we have 4 or 5 of them. There's a global forecasting system called GFS. There's a NAM, North American model, a European model. There's a Canadian model, and there's a few others out there that we don't ingest into the AWIP system, but they're all available there for us to compare what's going on in the atmosphere, because you can't always rely on one forecast model. That's what's going on.
Is that a specific model or?
This one, yeah, this one right here. This is a long-range forecasting model. It's a GFS. I think, yeah, the new one should just about be in, and most run 4 times a day. And I don't know if you guys heard in the media, there will be a new coastal radar installed next year.
Cool.
2011. So what's really neat about our system, our AF system, is we can take radar. There's one in Camino Island here, there's one in Portland, there's one over in Spokane, and then one down in Pendleton. And you kind of get a visual on what's going on.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, the reason why we need the coastal radars, and there's a huge gap right here where there's probably data out there, we just can't see it.
Mountain shadow. Yeah.
Exactly, with the Olympic Mountains. And
I don't think there are many offices that have, you know, windows that'll show that.
If you visit any other office in the, well, just about it. There's maybe a couple of miscellaneous ones, but every other office is just like a bunker.
Yeah.
There's a building. It's got windows maybe up around the outside, an entrance, National Weather Service, and that's your. And they usually have their radar right on site.
Yeah.
Really convenient, to be honest with you. The radar goes out around here. We gotta send somebody up to Camino Island. It's down for a while. Come on back. So